Here it is. This is where we're getting off. We're going into a nature reserve here. I don't remember the name. I'm sure we're going to see signs. Hi, I'm Paul, a man who knows my way around, and you're watching the Teutonic Road Trip 2022, where I'm traveling from Ventspils in Latvia to Gdansk in northern Poland. Yeah, so Lithuania became a country between the wars, but then after Second World War, this was all part of the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union did not want to give up this area after the war. So Lithuania became one of the federations within the Soviet Union. So the Soviet Union decided in the late 50s that this would be a great place for a missile base. They chased everybody who lived there out, so basically, how to say, shut the place down completely. Yeah, so and then they built a huge missile range here in the forest, away from everybody's eyes. But this missile range that we're going to now, that one had all its missiles, nuclear missiles, pointing at Europe, and there was enough nuclear missiles here to wipe out Western Europe. So it's scary to think about it, you know, how easy it is for missiles. Oh, I think I may have gone the wrong way. Let's check the map a little bit. Well, the map sends me this way still. Uh-oh. I wasn't counting on gravel roads. I just hope I don't have to turn back. Those were scary days. Missile range has been here. It's a big bunker basically where they have all those silos where they shoot out the missiles, etc. And it's become a museum from the Cold War. It's called the Cold War Museum, and it's open for public. You can go down there and see what it looks like, and that's where we're going now. I think I should have brought my tank. The IS-2 would have done much better than my Volvo here. I have this little box now, so I can listen to an English-speaking guide telling me what I'm seeing, which is nice. We're really in the middle of nowhere. I asked the girl who gave me the tickets if she lives here. She's like, smile at me, no, nobody lives here. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I think this is the bottom of the silo. Let's see what's in here. Another generator. Oh, damn things. Those Russians, those Soviet guys, they were really short. That was quite cool. The upper part of the missile silo, and 30 meters deep. Couldn't even see the bottom. Wow. And if you look to your left, you will see big generator made in the factory in Krastovsk. Big generator. What do we have here? Pipes for liquid gas. I don't know. Oops. That's not a good sound. I want to pull the handle. I want to pull the handle. I want to pull the handle. Paul, you cannot pull the handle. I want to pull. I can't help thinking that something important once stood on these things. Let's go through here. See another. What's inside here then? Ah, the big generator. This is where they wash their clothes. Clean uniform is the most important thing. Very interesting. So the dome that we just saw from the inside is this one here. It protected the missile from the outside from blasts, and then it went down like 30 meters down. Very interesting. So look, the cool things that you find here in Samogitia, in Plokštinė. Shoot me for pronouncing Lithuanian words in the wrong way. You can see several of these. There is one. These silos, the top of the silo. So this was built beginning of the 60s. Had quite an arsenal of nuclear weapons, nuclear missile. And it's a great museum. If you don't know anything about the Cold War, just get one of these headphones and pay for that, because there's a lot of good information about the Cold War. A lot of young people today never lived through it, don't know anything about it, but I think it's part of our recent history, and we're on our way back into a Cold War again, so definitely worth checking it out, so you see where we're going with this crap that is going on in the world right now. And I can definitely recommend the Cold War Museum. It's really in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful area though. It's a nature park here. There's a lot of places where you can stay overnight if you're interested. So yeah, think about it. It's a great museum, very interesting. I wish I could go down further in the levels, but you're only allowed to be in the first 2 levels of this place, this missile shooting place. Yeah, this Cold War museum really made me think. I remember how it was when I was a kid. You know, if you're in your 50s something and you're born in the 60s, the Cold War was a very real thing. I remember we were told where to evacuate if there was a war, where the closest bomb shelter was. It was real when I was a kid, and the scare for a nuclear war was very real. You hope that the Russians or the Soviets and the Americans would be sensible, and thank God they were. They put their hands off the button, but they got close a couple of times. Yeah. I hope that our leaders today, I really hope they have the same senses as the leaders that went before them. And going back to a Cold War is not good. All the waste to spend so much resources on something that just wipes out the planet. What a complete waste, actually. Can you believe it? We could have spent all that money fixing world hunger and cancer and long list of things, but we spend it on researching how to make a bomb that could kill everybody. Yeah. Okay, enough of these dark thoughts. I'm hungry too. I need to see if we can find somewhere to eat something. Look at that, lunch.